Good afternoon, people. Welcome back to another Crypto Sherpa news video. I'm your host, Paul Bucci, bringing you that daily crypto news. Even though I've been gone the past 2 days, I am still going to bring you the news. So tons of news articles today, so just sit back and enjoy. All right. Let me get my share screen going for you because there is a ton of articles out there that I missed because, again, it's been 2 days. But for those of you just getting started in cryptocurrencies, if you need help, check out cryptosherpallc.com. I'm a cryptocurrency consultant and help you get started. Also, I have a great team out there, Bitcoin consultants worldwide. If I can't help you, one of those guys definitely can. So again, please give this video a thumbs up, like, and share, and let's dive right on into the articles. So yes, crypto is no longer in the early adoption stage, Bittrex Global CEO says. Bittrex Global CEO explains where he thinks the crypto industry is in terms of adoption. The crypto industry began with Bitcoin's launch in 2009, flowering into a bustling industry filled with many different assets and blockchain-based solutions in the years following. The sector, however, is no longer in its infancy. According to Bittrex Global CEO Stephen Stoneberg, I think we're already past the stage of crypto early adoption, Stoneberg told Cointelegraph, adding, crypto has now gone mainstream. We have double-digit percentages adoption in both developed and developing countries. We even have Bitcoin adopted as legal tender in a country, and many other countries are considering adopting Bitcoin as legal tender as well. El Salvador's government was the first one to do it back in June 2021. And as commercial levels, we are also seeing big changes, Stoneberg said subsequently, citing recent crypto-friendly developments from AMC and Venmo coming into play by 2022. AMC moviegoers should be able to pay for their tickets in Bitcoin if all goes according to the theater's chain's plans. Users of Venmo's credit card have also been given the option of putting cashback rewards directed into crypto assets thanks to a fresh function recently publicized by Venmo. Both are significant moves within the larger mainstream market, Stoneberg said of the AMC and Venmo developments. So yeah, for AMC, they definitely must be doing something with the Lightning Network because I don't see why someone would pay $30 for a $11 ticket. Because when you make a Bitcoin transaction, there is a gas fee that goes along with it. So if they're using the Lightning Network, that changes the payments to pennies on the cent to make that transaction. But if you are holding Bitcoin, and for the smart ones out there, you're not going to be spending it. You're going to be saving it for the long haul because you see this as a digital property asset. And if anything, you just take a loan out on it in the future. It's like a digital house where you can take a loan out of it, pay it back, and you still hold on to the asset. And Venmo's card cashback, where you make purchases with it, why would you even want to? Check out the Fold card link down below. Use my link and you get $5 or $25. If you're a rich one, they keep updating that for me. But earn crypto back, earn cash back. No one wants fiat no more. Fiat's dying. In 3 days, we're going to reach the 50th anniversary of fake money. That's when Nixon took the US dollar off the gold standard back on August 15th, 1971. So that balloon's soon going to burst. But again, earn crypto back. The Fold card allows you to do that. Like say someone pays you Venmo, you use Venmo, instead of putting that back on your bank account card, put that to your Fold card, spend that, and then you get a percentage back in Satoshis. And as I always say, keep stacking those Satoshis. But from a retail's perspective, we're seeing cryptocurrency adoption booming globally. Stoneberg explained, he added, Bitcoin's adoption in a lot of developing countries was in the double-digit percentages, but has now also increased in the US from single-digit percentages to double digits. What more interesting to see is the growth and acceleration of institutional adoption of cryptocurrencies. Almost all major institutions have invested in cryptocurrencies or plan to invest in cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin has become much more of a common investment with a number of big companies such as MicroStrategy putting capital into the asset. And also, yeah, other than MicroStrategy and retail guys putting into it, you got government people out there in the infrastructure in the US been trying to tax cryptocurrencies, but you can't do that. Or they can for exchanges, that is. But crypto don't care. That's the true CBDC out there. Crypto don't care because it's in the code. If you have an exchange, sure, the government can tax you, but if you're smart, have it in a cold storage wallet, nobody knows how much Bitcoin or cryptocurrencies you have. That is your information only. So good luck trying to tax it. And if they even do, crypto's just going to move. Look how China did it. They banned mining. So the hash rate dropped 50% for Bitcoin. But what happened? They just moved to different countries or states that are adopting it, and we're slowly increasing back. So yeah, good luck trying to ban cryptocurrencies. If you try to do it, you're just going to hurt yourself. Next up in the article, confirmed DBS Bank gets a go-ahead from Singapore authorities to provide crypto services. This is like one of two banks that are going to be soon adopting or are adopting cryptocurrencies already. The DBS Bank brokerage arm in Singapore has gained a principal and clearance from the country's financial authority to begin selling crypto services to asset managers and businesses. As it happened, the financial entity acquired in principle clearance from the Monetary Authority of Singapore, MAS, to provide trading services for digital payment tokens, according to a press release on Thursday, August 12th. For instance, DBS Digital Exchange Index, a members-only platform for institutional and professional investors, will be open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week starting on Monday, in order to respond to increased trading volume amidst escalating customer demand. Indeed, the move will improve members' capacity to capitalize on opportunities and manage risks associated with fluctuating in cryptocurrency spot prices. The exchange, which had a total trading value of close to $180 million in the second quarter of this year, had previously only operated during the Asian trading hours. The licensing is required. So yeah, that's cool. That's one bank about to get into it even more because people want to use it. The other bank is the Bank of Ghana cooperates with German, I'm going to totally butcher this, Giesecke plus Derwent to conduct its CBDC pilot. The Bank of Ghana announced on Wednesday, August 11th, that it has officially launched cooperation with Giesecke plus Derwent, a German company specializing in providing banknotes and securities printing, and conducting a pilot project for a central bank digital currency in West Africa, Ghana. Giesecke Derwent, or other words, that's even better, G plus D, is a German company headquartered in Munich that provides banknote and securities printing, smart cards, and cash handling systems. To promote the development of the digital Ghana agenda, the Bank of Ghana signed an agreement with German currency technology providers. The agreement is to provide this country with a population of 30 million with its unique CBDC solution, affiliated to accelerate the issuance of digital forms of the Ghanaian national currency, cedi, and the realization of the digitization of government services. The digital form of currency, cedi, is called digital cedi or e-cedi, which promotes payments without bank accounts, contracts, or smartphones as a digital alternative to cash to realize diversified payment forms. The security, high availability, and flexibility of GND's CBDC solution, Filia, can just support safe and continuous offline payments without a network connection. The governor of the Bank of Ghana, Dr. Ernest K.Y. Asen, has stated that from all indications, the concept has a significant role to play in the future of financial service delivery globally. The project is a significant step toward positioning Ghana to take full advantage of this emerging concept. The solution will be divided in 3 phases to be tested in the trial phase in terms of banks, payment service providers, merchants, consumers, and other relevant stakeholders. The 3 phases include the design phase that defines all the framework parameters of the CBDC pilot, the implementation phase that meets and adapts to national conditions of Ghana, and the pilot phase of field testing under different backgrounds. Ghana has confirmed that it is on the hunt for a central bank digital currency through the Bank of Ghana's Deputy Governor, Dr. Maxwell Apoko Afari, as reported by Blockchain News on June 11th, 2020. So kudos. So those are your bank news of what's going on with more CBDCs coming, because everyone's got to get caught up. China definitely's got the lead with their digital yuan. Now everyone's just playing catch up, but in the long terms, these CBDCs are going to fail because Bitcoin has a true advantage of being truly decentralized. All these are just a centralized coin that gives the government the ability to, what's the word to say it? It gives the government ability to pretty much track you. That's it. They want to track you and do whatever they can to be in control of their finances. So CBDCs are just a digital version of the paper money they got now, but in a way they already got digital money. This is just making it a centralized bank digital currency. But that's your bank news of adoption going on. Next up, Coinbase removes USD coin, the USDC backed by the dollar statement. So Tether USDT now has an advantage over USD coin. As a result, Circle Dollar Peg stablecoins, USDC, lost one of its largest leveraging stances to its main competitor, USDT. Coinbase, one of the prominent players in the crypto exchange, had made a crucial change on the USD coin page. The crypto exchange placed the change on its website. This was in response to an audit that exposed that a few USDC's reserves were not held in cash. The audit discovery contradicts the statement that every USDC has a corresponding backing of $1 in a bank account. Coinbase brings new changes by bringing the USD coin into public. From recent change, the entry statement of the USD coin webpage is also affected. Coinbase visitors now get a new welcome statement saying that USDC has backing by fully reserved assets. In addition, the statement now says that every USDC is backed by $1 or an equivalent asset with fair value. Also, it mentions that backing is held in accounts under US regulated financial institutions. USD coin has more than $28 billion and is rated as the 8th largest digital asset. Furthermore, is the 2nd largest stablecoin, coming close behind Tether that takes the top. Tether's latest consolidated reserves report reveals that the cryptocurrency has about $63 billion in assets in custody. From its time of launch, USDC operates as a stablecoin fully backed by the US dollars. Conversely, Tether, its major competitor, has been involved in multiple legal fights with regulators. The contributory factor is a hidden commercial paper that claims about half of its total reserves. Nevertheless, the audit of Grant Thornton, a multinational tax advisory company, comes the discovery about the true backing for USDC. The audit reveals that only 61% of the USDC's reserves are in cash and cash equivalents. Also, some reserves are accrued to 9% in commercial paper forms. From the definition of the audit reports, cash consists of deposits with banks and government obligations, money markets, funds, further define cash equivalents as securities that have a 90-day original period or less, blah, 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 blah. So basically, yeah, they took it off because Tether lied. And yeah, they were saying that they were backed by $1 and they aren't. And so there you have it. That's why Coinbase took them off, and they prefer to, I guess, do business with people are more trustworthy. But again, don't trust Coinbase at all. They are an exchange. Keep your money's off exchanges. Get yourself a non-custodial wallet. Be in full control of your money. Because if you keep your money in Coinbase, don't be sorry if, or don't be discouraged if your coins get lost, taken, or you cannot remove them from the Coinbase website. Because there's many instances where people lost all their money, or Coinbase has changed the rules where they just shut down their servers and you couldn't sell or buy cryptos during a flash crash or a flash sell or surge in the pricing. But again, you do you people, just do your research and you will be just fine. Next up, Dutch Bitcoin family reveals how it safeguards a fortune in crypto. Hard wallets and a range of secure but unusual locations are the storage method of choice for this crypto family. Perfect and very smart family, like I said. Don't keep them on exchanges. Keep them on hard wallets and secure, unusual locations that no one would think to look at. But yeah, a family that went all in on Bitcoin BTC back in 2017 has revealed its secrets to safeguarding the asset. Now that it has increased in price by around 5,000%, the Dutch family of 5 storage plans include a series of secret locations spread across 4 different continents. In 2017, the Bitcoin family liquidated all of its assets and went all in on Bitcoin when it was trading around $900. When BTC trading over $45,000 today, the family's undisclosed fortune is substantially larger. Patriarch of the family, Divi Tip explained that he has a hidden hardware wallets across several countries so that he never has to fly very far if access to a cold wallet is needed. Speaking to CNBC, he revealed that there were 2 hiding spots in Europe, another 2 in Asia, 1 in South America, and 6 in Australia. There were no secret underground bunkers, he added, and the physical locations range from rental properties and friends' homes, self-storage sites. I prefer to live in a decentralized world where I have the responsibility to protect my capital, he explained. Hardware or cold wallets are a popular way to store crypto assets offline. However, the owner is fully responsible for the private keys, and there's no one to turn to in the event of the theft or loss. Castle Island Ventures general partner and Coinmetrics co-founder Nick Cartel explained, if you want to store your coins truly outside the reach of the state, you can just hold those private keys directly. That's the equivalent of buying a bar of gold in your backyard. The alternative is to use custody service, which a number of large exchanges such as Coinbase and NowPay will provide. For a combination of the 2 methods, Jack Dorsey's Spur is building an assisted hardware wallet and custody service to make Bitcoin custody more mainstream, as reported by Cointelegraph. But again, don't trust Jack Dorsey because, yeah, we all know what he is. He's a censoring guy and he's very untrustworthy. So do not use his hardware or services. That's just my thoughts, opinions, and also my own research. So you do your research. If you trust them, go for it. But if something goes wrong, I'm not going to say I told you so, but that's it. Same with the Coinbase exchange. But this family is very smart and they know how to handle their cryptocurrencies. And again, if you need help doing this or figuring out this out, again, check out my link down below to cryptosherpallc.com, book a consulting appointment, and I'll help you get started. So kudos Dutch family for doing this correctly. Next up, I'm sure we all heard of the Polygon network hack. But in this one, the Poly network hacker says this exploit was just for fun for him. The Poly network hacker denies evil intent and says they want to teach the project a lesson. Crypto's largest hype continues to unfold like a cyberpunk reality show. In the latest episode, the hacker stole around $600 million worth of crypto from the cross-chains interoperability platform Poly Network, conducted in AMA style. Ask me anything. Tell all last night, answering questions about their motive and plans. In strictly crypto fashion, the hacker kept it all on-chain, embedded the questions and answers as input data viewable as UTF-8 and Ethereum transactions sent to themselves. And another, the hacker explained that the exploit was meant to teach Poly Network a lesson. Returning the stolen funds was always the plan, they said. I am not very interested in money. I know it hurts when people are attacked, but shouldn't they learn something from those attacks? At 12 a.m. Eastern yesterday, the hacker announced that they were ready to return the fund, also via an embedded message in an Ethereum transaction they sent to themselves. I announced the returning decision before midnight, so people who had faith in me should have had a good rest, the hacker said. Since the announcement, the hacker has returned 342 million. I think as of today, it's more 500 million. Just verify that with the next article. Yep, returns nearly all of the 611 million. How much did you do so far? It's somewhere in this article. Nearly 33 million 600. It's not on this one. But yeah, he's like at least returned at least up to 500 million of the 600 he's taken. But yeah, this was just a learning experience. And also, I could have saw this happening from any side. I always say do not trust a centralized exchange. And even though something says they're DeFi, doesn't mean they're truly decentralized. If you want to know a way to look out for that, check the tokens ICO, IEO, or IPO, or even an airdrop. Airdrops have some possible risks to them, but that just shows a sign of a centralized network. So centralized networks can easily be hacked, and this hacker just pointed it out. In the meanwhile, depositing the stable coins could earn some interest to cover potential costs so that I have more time to negotiate with the Poly team. Now everyone smells a sense of conspiracy, the hacker said, denying they're an insider, but who knows elsewhere. The hacker called Poly Network a decent and sophisticated system, signaled a willingness to help the platform become more secure. But the hacker represents the Poly Network for their antagonistic reaction right after the attack. They urged others to blame and hate me before I had a chance to reply. The hacker protested and replied to a question about why they transfer tokens as they did. The hacker said the move was to keep it safe. When spotting the bug, I had mixed feelings. Ask yourself, what's it do? You're facing so much fortune, asking the project team politely so that they can fix it. Anyone can be a trader given 1 billion. I can trust nobody. The only solution I can come up with is saving it in a trusted account. 2 days ago, the hacker sent 13.37 Ethereum, which is around $42,300, to Hanishio or .ethereum, a pseudonymous Twitter user, for tipping them off. Don't use your USDT token, you've got blacklisted. Someone asked the hacker why they would send that money. I field the warrant from the Ethereum community, the hacker said. I shared my goodwill with the guy. Why hacking someone asked for fun, replied the hacker. They targeted Poly Network because cross-chain hacking is hot. Last month, ChainSwap, another cross-chain platform, fell victim to 2 multi-million-dollar attacks. ChainSwap worked with the police and OKX to try to identify the hackers and managed to negotiate the recovery of some tokens. Sorry for the trouble, you sound generally like great people, but money is money. The hackers of the earlier exploit told ChainSwap. Poly Network hackers certainly appear more willing to cooperate with ChainSwap. So yeah, I think this guy's cool for what he did, because he just showed that there are hacks, or there's leaks, there's weak points, that's it. There's weak points in the system of what they're building. And he just pointed out, like, I know there's guys out there like who are professional thieves who just pretty much walk into banks out there, do a quick theft, steal, they do something, they walk in, they leave, and then they report all their facts to the bank later on saying, okay, I was able to steal this much money, I was able to hack it so easily, And so that way it protects them in the future. So I think people out there or hackers should do this more and make this actually a full-time job for a lot of exchanges out there, just to help fix and secure their networks to make it more secure out there. But kudos, guy, for returning all the money and being just a well-educated crypto user. Next up, crypto tax startup TaxBit raises $130 million in funding round, now valued at $1.3 billion. The company said some of the funds would be used to open new offices in the United States and the United Kingdom. Already classified as a unicorn startup, the United States-based cryptocurrency tax software developer TaxBit now has a valuation of more than $1.3 billion after a recent funding round. According to a Thursday announcement, IVP and Insight partners led to a $130 Series B funding round for TaxBit, with participation from Bitcoin bull Anthony Pompliano, Tiger Global, Paradigm, 9 Years Capital, Sapphire Ventures, and Madriano Venture Group. The company said it plans to use the funds, which brings its valuation to $1.33 billion, to scale its tax accounting offering system, as well as open new offices in the United States and United Kingdom. The investment comes 5 months after the company raised $100 million in a Series A round, which it said would be used to fund its expansion in the United Kingdom. This year, TaxBit launched an office in Seattle and plans to provide crypto-related data analysis and tax calculation support for taxpayers through the Internal Revenue Service. TaxBit CEO Austin Woodward spoke on Pomp's YouTube channel today, saying that the company had anticipated additional crypto tax reporting requirements from the U.S. government, such as those in the $1.2 trillion bill that passed the U.S. Senate this week. According to Woodward, crypto taxes were the #1 topic debated and discussed, as several U.S. senators proposed amendments modifying the language regarding crypto brokers in the bill. Launched in 2008, TaxBit is designed to automate aspects of crypto tax compliance, enterprises, consumers, and governments. The company achieved unicorn status this year, a valuation of at least $1 billion, and has partnered with many firms handling digital assets, including major crypto exchange Gemini. We're living in a time where everything is going digital, including traditional assets, said Woodward. As we built and deployed modern tax accounting software tailored to digital assets, it's becoming clear that the legacy tax information reporting solutions are built on antiquated technology that provides a poor client experience. So cool. Yeah, these guys are working. You guys are doing pretty good. So good job, TaxBit. And lastly, in our articles for the day, I know there was so much more, but I thought these were good enough for the new show today. But Samsung joins Boxer, BOK's CBDC project to test functionality on Galaxy phones. The project, led by the Bank of Korea, BOK, will enable them to build a pilot platform for a central bank digital currency. Samsung is testing out the viability of the CBDC on its Galaxy phones. The Bank of Korea on board with CBDCs by using Platon GroundX's blockchain platform as the primary platform for its CBDC structure. BOK initiated the CBDC project on July 28th with central banks across the globe, opening up to the possibility of CBDCs. BOK Governor Lee Ju-yeol seems to have gone over his misgivings toward digital currencies and embraced the upcoming BOK CBDC. Plus, the popularity of stablecoins has also given rise to the demand for central banks to launch their own version of digital currencies. The governor is curious to study the role of CBDCs in the modernization of financial systems, while BOK is planning to operate its simulation program regarding the efficiency of CBDC in 2 stages. Samsung joins the team. Recently, Samsung Electronics has decided to join the project, where reportedly all involved parties will research the practicalities of the CBDC in a test environment. Furthermore, Samsung is interested in testing the possibility, usability, and blockchain-based system on its Galaxy mobile lineup. The company would be able to achieve that through the CBDC project. Both BOK and Samsung officials are exploring the benefits of CBDCs, especially when making payment systems more efficient and inclusive, according to an anonymous source who is in the know. The Kakao Consortium and Samsung's Group 2 tech affiliates will launch a pilot program aimed at checking on money transfers and remittances between countries, issuing a distributed CBDC and monitoring of how eventually it works. But Samsung is testing the CBDC functionality on the Galaxy, while the BOK is focused on fine-tuning the payment settlement processes. Samsung is looking to test the functionality of the CBDC through Galaxy smartphones. They want to determine whether it will be possible to conduct payments using CBDCs via their smartphones, but without the internet. There will also test a CBDC remnants that can be sent to other mobile phones or other connected bank accounts. Samsung will be conducting the actual experiment procedure through its affiliate Escort with help of its IT unit, Samsung SDS. Samsung's Galaxy tryst with blockchain continues. It's not the first time that Samsung Electronics has tried to adopt blockchain functionality. Earlier in May, the company announced that it expands support for blockchain users trading virtual assets in its Galaxy smartphones amid rising interest in cryptocurrencies. The update allows users to manage transactions by importing crypto assets stored on select cold hard wallets to the Samsung blockchain wallet available on most Galaxy smartphones. So cool. I think I covered this a couple of days ago, but yeah, it looks like it's finally getting started and it's going to be used on their Galaxy phone. Samsung is also if you haven't known, a validator of the Theta network. Theta is a blockchain network that is a peer-to-peer network for video streaming. So basically, they're also the new internet of the future. So I can see Samsung adding the Theta network onto their Galaxy smartphone if their blockchain does not work. But who knows? That's just me guessing and speculating what could possibly happen. And lastly, we're going to take a look at the crypto market cap. Bitcoin is currently at 44,447. We dipped at least 2,000 from its all-time high 46. Ethereum still at 3,000. It pushed up. It's down 4%, but that's probably due to the London hard fork because they're burning at least 100 million Ethereum tokens every day thanks to that. Binance Coin is at 385. Cardano's at $1.88. That's a nice little rise. XRP is almost at the dollar range again. I'm not going to mention Dogecoin. Nobody likes them. Well, everyone thinks they like them, but nah, it's a joke. Polkadot's at 2077. Uniswap's at 2811. Solana's 41. Litecoin's at 165. We had some nice all-time highs around the 170s, almost 180. Stellar's at 32 cents. Theta's at 675. Aave's at 391. And Monera's at 257. Lastly, let's go over the crypto fear to greed index of the day. As of right, this could be a new update, so let's refresh this. Yesterday was at 70 of extreme greed, and we are still at a greed of 70. For those of you who don't know about this fear and greed index, it's a great way to tell if it's a good time to buy or just hodl, because extreme fear can be a sign that investors are too worried. That can be a great buying opportunity, but when investors are getting too greedy, that means the market is due for a correction. So since we're in greed, the market could be going for a correction somewhere, or it might not be. But this is a good judgment to just look out for, because sometimes this is mostly correct. Remember when we were in like the 80,000 range of Bitcoin, we were all the way up in the 98s, 90s, of just like extreme greed. And then we had the correction happen. So this is a great way to keep track of it. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. If you got something from this video, please give it a thumbs up. Like and subscribe, share this with your friends. And if you can't wait to see me with a new haircut, I'm going to go get a haircut right after this. So say goodbye to this mullet. Give it a thumbs up if you're looking forward to that. But I'll be back later tonight with that Theta Guardian node and Elite Edge node update. So as always, people stay safe, do your research, and the Crypto Sherpa will see you